I never thought that I would have to make a video like this. And to be honest with you, I don't know how to make a video like this. I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know what to say. I don't know how I'm supposed to act. I'm trying to take my pride and set it aside for a few minutes because I hate talking about money. I hate asking for money. But I have set up a GoFundMe to help pay for my wife's mother's funeral expenses. And I'm not going to sit here and give you some kind of long sob story, but I am going to give you some details so you understand how it came to this. Debbie Garibay, my wife's mother, died yesterday, December 18th at 3:03 p.m. Eastern Time. My wife and myself and her sister were there in the room when she took her last breath. And she struggled a lot and went through a lot of things that she shouldn't have. She died unexpectedly. She was 57 years old. This was very unexpected. She had multiple organ failure. She had to be put on life support, and my wife and her sister had to make the call to pull the plug, and then she passed shortly after. And she didn't have a will. She didn't have a car. She didn't have a house. She had no life insurance, no money in the bank, no nothing. Said wasn't even remotely prepared for this. And the reason I bring those things up, I'm not materialistic. My wife and her sister aren't materialistic. We're not a materialistic family. We don't care about the stuff. But the reason I bring that up is because if she had something in her name or had some things like that, we could use it to help pay for the cost for the funeral. But she had nothing. That makes this tough because she also has no family that can step in and help pay for it. She had been divorced from my wife's dad for a long time, and all of the funeral costs and all the expenses and everything that comes along with it falls on me, my wife, and her sister. And I would not ask for this, and I wouldn't put this out there if we weren't struggling to find a way to make it happen. My wife and I, if we have to, we've discussed, we can try to make some room and put it on a credit card, or maybe we can try to take out a loan. I know that it's near Christmas, and it's just a tough time for everybody. So I want to make it known that don't feel pressured to donate to this GoFundMe. Do not feel obligated. Do not think you have to. Spend your money on toys for your kids or presents for your loved ones. But I do want everyone to know who donates to this that every penny of it goes towards funeral expenses and making this happen. And you have my word for that. It's something that the cost just adds up so fast, and the circumstances, my wife and I losing our daughter last year, and then now her losing her mom a week before Christmas. And like I said, I'm not going to sit here and give you a sob story because everybody is going through something. There are plenty of people that have had to try to work miracles to pay for a loved one's funeral and whatnot. But we're struggling to make this happen. And I don't know all of the steps, again, to make this happen. We're figuring it out a little more every day. But I do know the power of this community. And I know what this community is capable of. But even if we don't raise any money for this, if we don't get a single dollar, we will make it happen. We will find a way, my wife and I will figure something out. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that decides to contribute. And I don't know how to thank you enough. Maybe I'll try to make a video or something with your name, just telling you thank you. But as I said, please don't feel obligated. Don't feel pressure. I don't know how to feel or how. I'm probably terrible at making this video. I'm sure people get up here and cry and sob and beg, and that's just not who I am. I don't do that. I don't want to beg, and I hate, like I said, to even ask. But I'm trying to keep this video short. It's probably 5 or 6 minutes by now. But the link to the GoFundMe is in the description and in my pinned comment. And if you feel it in your heart to give and to help out, thank you. If you don't, that's okay as well. I still love you just as much. And even just some encouraging words down in the comment section would help a ton. But again, all we're asking for is help with basic funeral expenses. We're not trying to do anything elaborate, but she deserves something. And I typically don't post things that aren't content related to what this channel is, but this was just something that my wife and her sister don't know that I'm making this, and honestly, they probably don't want me to. But I like I said, I know the power of this community, and I'm trying to go out on my own and make something happen to help out my wife and her sister, so this burden is not so much on them, because it's tough. But thank you guys. I love you guys for all of this support, and thank you for everything that you do for me every day. Peace out, guys.